Well, first of all, he had to lead a very young group. We had sophomores and juniors who had to bring up to speed pretty quickly.
We also haven't had the type of season that we wanted to have, and as a captain, he really had to keep our team together.
He started on both sides of the ball, which is very difficult, especially when you're playing a challenging position like quarterback.
But I think he's done a nice job with bringing the young players along and showing them how things are supposed to be done around here and how to hold your head up high when things maybe aren't going so well.
He had a lot of challenges, but he played very well.
John was a landslide captain for us, and I would never have it any other way. He is the heart and soul of this team. Perseverance is a word that he has shown time and time again. The kid just never quits.
John is a very, very positive person. He works hard, he listens.
Johnny personally handled these challenges, I think, really well in the fact that he was just able to keep pushing and keep pushing and keep pushing. After a bad loss, on an 8 o'clock meeting the next morning, he's the first one there. He's always smiling. He helps me as an offensive coordinator. He's almost a guy that I can go to and pat on the back and say what's going on, and I trust his opinion. He's almost my assistant coach on the field.
You know, he really led by example and led in his play on the field. John is as good of a natural leader as we've ever had at the quarterback position, at least since I've been here. And I think John was born to play quarterback.
He's my huddle captain. He's the one that's in charge of the big uglies up front. He is a strong presence. He's the face of Bethlehem football. He's the guys that all these guys strive to be like. So yes, he is a very strong, flamboyant, colorful presence on the field, yeah.
You know, he just knows what it takes to be a quarterback, and more so than throwing and running, but all the other intangibles that you have to have.
Things that separate John from other quarterbacks that I've played against or within the league, again, is his desire. Is his arm strength the best I've ever seen? No. Is he the fastest quarterback I've ever seen? No. But he seems to put the whole package together into a player that if we're 3rd and 12 and we need a play, he's getting the ball.
His leadership, his intelligence, he's one of the most intelligent people I've ever coached. The kids rally around him. The kids respect him. The coaches respect him. He's like another coach on the field.
He's got the it factor that for some reason, when our backs are against the wall, I'm perfectly comfortable with the ball in his hands. And I don't see that around the league with the other quarterbacks. They're either pass heavy or run heavy. I think he's a dual threat. One of the most coachable players I've ever had in 12 years. Somebody I'm happy to have my family around and my son around. Extremely coachable. He uses the term "yes, coach" quite a bit. Very respectful. Just a great kid that I'm going to really, really miss.
One of the best people I've ever been around. And like I said, I've been coaching and teaching for 13 years, so I've been around a lot of people. And I'm not just saying one of the best kids I've been around. He's one of the best people I've been around. He cares about other people. I have him in class. He cares about the kids in the class.
As great a football player he is, he's even a better person. And he's a person that I don't know if I've ever said this to him, but he's somebody that I want my son to look up to and somebody that I would be proud to have my son be like. And he's just a great example of what we want a Bethlehem football player to be. And for the younger kids to look at him and try to emulate him, he's the face of the franchise. John, again, is unbelievable in his preparation. He's always first at every meeting. He's always, I'll give you an example. We have our offensive line meetings, and he's there. He wants to be there to show the offensive line that he supports them. Multiple off-season meetings, 7-on-7 camps, always looking to watch film. He's always looking for the next scouting report. He always wants to know about certain players and numbers and tendencies. So his work ethic and what he needs to do and what I think he needs to do to be successful is one of the best I've seen in my tenure here.
I think he can play a couple different positions on both sides of the ball. I think if he ends up playing quarterback, when he gets bigger and stronger, he could be a very, very good college quarterback. He's got great feet. He's got great leadership abilities. As I said, he's extremely intelligent, and you can really trust him. You can trust him to lead your team, and you have to have that kind of trust in a quarterback.
I think he's going to bring a player into camp that has an unbelievable amount of excitement and the will to do anything the coaching staff needs him to do to help their game plan, whether that means to pass 30 times or run the ball 15 times or be in a different formation or play out of position. That's the thing about John. John will do whatever it takes to win. So whatever program gets him is going to get a player that is going to be completely bought in the moment he comes on and bring a level of excitement and confidence to their team.
I think that any school would be fortunate to have John. I think John would be a great representative of the football program and the school wherever he attends.
Whoever gets him is very lucky. You're going to get a great kid, and I'm really going to miss him.